Hello everyone. This session is in relation to our LST product, that is the Lst Span program. It is our flagship program of 2 years which is aimed at class 11 students who start their preparation towards the career goals from uh, coming into class 11 itself, right after they pass their board examinations. Now, Lst Span is a program which is conducted in a time frame of 234 hours. Now these 234 hours, they are inclusive of your classroom teaching, your mock analysis, discussions and the doubt sessions. The next and the major important feature of this program are the number of mock tests. There are 24 live mock tests given to the students in this program. Now these mock tests are based on the patterns of various exams like IELTS, CLAT, SET, IPU, CT, which help the student in getting familiar with the pattern of the examination that comes in the competitive exam, and they also learn how to manage their time with the help of these mocks. Now, the classes are taken by the alumni of top law schools, and they are also the mentors for all the legal aptitude classes for the students. Apart from these, the diagnostic and progressive tests are also provided to the students at the end of each term. Moreover, there are certain customized online exercises. You are given the students would be given an exercise in the classroom after the end of the session, and even they can access the home exercise on their LST forum. The next important feature is the access to MyLST. Now, MyLST is a very powerful and revolutionary online platform where students get a chance to interact with other students, with their study experts, with the mentors. It becomes very convenient and very fun-loving exercise while learning and studying on this online portal. Then the students get features like virtual classroom, test gym and other interactive features in which they can post their queries, they can ask their doubts, clear their doubts and even practice a lot of questions so that they improvise upon their weaker areas. The students are also given an all India comparative ranking so that they get to understand what is their position with respect to the other students giving the same examination. What is their level of preparation? And while the results of these mock tests are announced, the students are given a section-wise performance in the mocks, the subject-wise performance in the exercises, and performance in mocks vis-a-vis other students. So, this is how the All India Comparative Ranking works. There is another program called Lst Beacon. Lst Span covers the entire Lst Beacon program in itself. Lst Beacon basically is a distant learning program in which the students are provided with all the modules that are being given to the plus and the Span students, and moreover, their Beacon students get the online access to the various virtual forums of LST. So LST Span already comprises of the entire LST Beacon. Now let's look out at some other features of LST Span program. Now this program is spread over 2 years to help the students balance out their preparation for board examinations and for law entrance tests as well. Students, they get exposure to exam like situations, like actual exam like situation, because they are given 7 mock tests in the first year itself in the LST Span program. There is an exhaustive and comprehensive approach which is taken up in the classroom by the faculty, and we try to cover both reasoning as well as knowledge aspects of the subjects which are being taught to the students. Now, an equal emphasis is given on the principle based questions and other important aspects of law, keeping in trend with the CLAT and other entrance examinations pattern. There is no fixed pattern as of yet discovered, because CLAT and even other exams are very infancy and it's not possible to actually derive a paper pattern in the current time. So we place equal emphasis on the principle based question and the other important legal aspects as well. Now the material that is given to the students is periodically updated, even online. There are quizzes for vocabulary, GK and legal aptitude. Students will also find certain study material so that they are not devoid of material. They always have something in hand to keep practicing and updating themselves. Students of Lst Span, they are provided with GK newsletters and supplements and legal newsletters and supplements. Now these supplements and newsletters, they help the students to keep practicing on their weaker areas and also keep learning, keeping themselves updated about what's happening in and around the nation. The other major feature program of this program is that students are given counseling even to choose the right law schools. Suppose if a student gets through 2-3 law schools, so making an informed choice about which is the best college to go to, the counseling is provided to the student for that as well. Now, the 234 teaching hours of this program are divided into 7 terms and covers the subjects, all the subjects which are there for the entrance exam, that is your English, Maths, Logical Reasoning, Legal Reasoning and General Knowledge. Now these 7 terms are comprised of certain teaching hours, that is term 1 comprises of 34 teaching hours, term 2 comprises of 30 hours, term 3 comprises of 30 hours again, term 4 comprises of 38 hours, term 5 comprises of 34 hours, term 6 comprises of 30 hours and term 7 comprises of 38 hours. Now as you can see, the term 1 starts from May 20th and goes up to mid of August. Term 2 starts from 1st September, goes up to 15th November. Term 3, it starts with December 1 and ends at January 31. You can see there's a huge gap between the third and the fourth term, so that the students can concentrate more on their board examinations and their preparation should not be a burden on them and clash with their board exams. So there's a gap given between the third and the fourth term. The fourth term begins on May 16th, goes up till 15th August. Term 5 starts on 1st September and goes up till 15th November. Term 6 again starts with 1st December and continues up to 25th December. And term 7, it starts from 1st April and goes up till 5th May. As earlier stated, Lst Span program has a total of 24 mock tests which are provided to the students, and these mock tests are based on various target law entrance exams like CLAT, AILET, SET, LSAT and CET. Now in term 2 and 3 of the first year, student will be provided with 7 CLAT based mock tests so that they stimulate the actual exam like environment into them. The next set of 10 mock tests will be provided in term 5 and 6 of the second year for thorough practice of the students. In the last phase of the course, the students will be provided with 8 more mock tests so that they can analyze their level of preparation and whether they should make a decision of going ahead or choosing up some other alternate field. With respect to the books and materials which would be provided to the SPAN students, the entire material is divided into 4 modules and given to the student at regular intervals. The first module comprises of all the funda books wherein your legal knowledge theoretical portion, your fundamentals of logical reasoning, fundamentals of mathematics, basics about reading comprehension. These books would be provided to the student so that the student starts with the basics and gradually starts understanding the subjects. In the second module, we give a few basic books like fundamentals of grammar, mathematics, workbook, and along with these you have a booklet of legal reasoning and solutions to past year's papers. Then we also have legal knowledge supplement and legal reasoning supplement, so that by this time the student has a gradual knowledge of the basics of all the 5 sections of the paper, so that the student can start with the practice as well. Now module 3 comprises of your practice exercise booklet, current affairs, GK supplement and legal reasoning supplement 2. And coming down to the last module comprises of the recap books of all the 5 subjects. Legal aptitude recap book, English usage recap book, reading comprehension, mathematics and general knowledge recap book. Then along with these recap books, you are also provided a general knowledge compendium and a GKP booklet. These 2 books help you in summarizing the entire GK portion in one go if a student has missed out on any small details and intricacies. So in a summarized manner, the entire current affairs or the events of the entire year are covered in these booklets. So this is all about the Lst Span program, which basically aims towards the students of class 11th, how the program would be taken over in a duration of 2 years, what all it would be comprising of. So all the details with respect to the SPAN program have been included. Thank you.